Legislation surrounding use of force by law enforcement is moving forward despite opponents saying it provides another level of protection for officers. The bill is called the Officer Raynor Act. He was shot and killed in the line of duty in Daytona Beach back in 2021. Our investigative reporter Riley Phillips is joining us right now with more on the legislation and why it's drawing criticism. So Riley, there's a group of attorneys who are taking issue with certain changes.
Yes, the Florida Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers has come out against this piece of legislation, saying they take issue with two parts of the bill. But State Senator Tom Leek, who introduced this in the Senate, says he has already changed some of the language. President of Florida Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers Aaron Waite speaking before legislators this week about his concerns with Senate Bill 156. This is the third year State Senator Tom Leek has introduced the so-called Officer Raynor Act. Leek says the Clay County jury that deliberated Officer Raynor's killer's case was confused by current state laws when they found Othel Wallace guilty of manslaughter. While Waite acknowledges there is a good intent behind the bill, his organization believes it will take away rights from civilians. First, the bill removes lines in the current law that prohibits law enforcement officers from using force if they know it is unlawful to do so.
We believe that law is clear on the books, and we believe it's clear to the citizens and to law enforcement that just says, hey, officers, if you know what you're doing is wrong, against the law, what you're doing is using unlawful excessive force, and you know it, you shouldn't be doing it.
The other part of the bill enhances the penalty for manslaughter of a law enforcement officer to life in prison. It's currently up to 30 years behind bars.
The goal is here to deter the killing of the officer, but in a manslaughter situation, we're not talking about murder. We're talking about a manslaughter situation where the death wasn't intended.
Senators spent nearly an hour debating the bill Thursday, some remarking on the timing of this legislation and what has been happening in Minneapolis.
Now that this bill is back in front of us, yes, it is the same bill, but we are in a different place in 2026.
Leek stood by his bill, saying he added a good faith provision as a compromise.
You have to understand that we've added good faith in, and someone cannot be acting in good faith and knowingly acting unlawfully, right? That by definition just cannot be.
The bill passed in the Senate yesterday on a 31-4 vote. It has now been sent to the House. A similar bill is moving through that chamber as well. Anthony.